I give our guys some credit. We took one on the chin last Saturday, and we practiced very aggressively to try to fix some of the things I felt we did wrong, one of which was I thought we got beat on 50-50s, and I thought tonight, even though we got out-rebounded by 3, that team's a great rebounding team, and we're not there yet, but that was a big reason why we won. And we talked before the game to Jeremiah and Jerry Jones that their job, I really didn't care about the points that they scored tonight. It was going to be them wearing down Hutchinson, because I think that kid's a phenomenal basketball player. And 39 minutes, we held them 1 for 12. And though we had a great defensive effort and we needed it because we had that stretch where we really hit a lull for about 4 minutes where we couldn't score, couldn't get to the foul line, and our guys just stayed with it and stayed and grinded out defensively. So I thought it was a great win for us. It's a really good team.
Coulter and Johnson come out and scored 25 of your first 29 points. Was that, you get that with attack them with your guard?
I knew we had to attack them with our quickness. We couldn't play a slow-down game with these guys. They would have just, you guys are all from Pittsburgh, ground and pound. They would have just beat us up on it. Did they really play well to their strengths of interior scoring? So we had to get stops, and we had to play with quickness in the open court. I thought we got out and got going. Then I thought we got a little fatigued, which slowed us down, and then they kind of made an adjustment, and then it all depended on us getting stops, and we didn't get those stops, so we weren't able to play at that pace that we wanted to. But I thought we had to play the game up and down.
I know you want to get up and down, and that's part of what you want to do, but there was a point where it seemed like the shot selection was maybe a little off. Is that, in your system, you mind bad shots?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
How do you
teach them.
find that balance?
You got to teach them. You got to keep talking about trusting each other, playing off each other. And we use the simple word of keep playing. So 2 words: keep playing. Just keep playing. We're going to get good shots. And what happened was we got out early and got some good looks in transition early. Then I felt we took some quick shots instead of taking the right shots. And again, that's stuff that we'll break down. We'll show them the positives of when you play fast, push and swing, and then you show them the negatives when you push and don't swing, and you take those bad shots. But I think that's, again, that's part of this whole team still being young and me being new, all of us together, learning the system. But we have to take better shots because those are simply turnovers if they're not good shots. And we address it all the time, and it's a part of the learning process.
If you had 32 3-point attempts tonight, is that part of what you're talking about? So maybe something
Yeah.
quick?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had 19 at half. That was a lot of threes. But again, if you guys watch the way they played, they were big, they used their side, they guarded to the 3-point line, they didn't extend. And they pack it in. We had a hard time going inside, so that's kind of what showed. And then biggest shot of the game was that 3 that Sean hit in front of our bench. So, sometimes I think you got to adapt to what you are a little bit too. And if we couldn't get in there, we had to just play off each other. And I thought we did a better job in the second half, some driving kicks, a little bit more, some wide open threes. I thought Andre was tremendous. His energy level was fantastic to start the second half. I thought his aggressiveness to rebound the ball, to block shots, he just played with a lot of energy. I mean, Winnington finished with 20 and 10, but I thought without Andre's aggressiveness in the second half, to begin the second half, we would have been in trouble. And we addressed that at halftime because we walked in and said, all right, we were here last Saturday. It was 31-30 last Saturday, and we got the doors blown off to start the second half. So I addressed it quickly, walked out of the locker room, and you can hear the guys talking about it themselves, really coming out and ready to play. And I thought Andre set the tone with that. He was tremendous.
It seemed like every time you guys would build up a lead, that's an issue. They kind of bring it back down to 4 or 5, and you guys push that back to the good side. This team's starting to feel good.
Well, I thought it was a good team. I thought Western Michigan was a good team. But, yeah, I thought we showed poise. I thought we showed some good character in that stretch where we went 4 minutes without scoring. Okay, I think it was about 4 minutes. We just couldn't score. But the guys kept guarding. We kept getting stops. We kept guarding. So instead of us losing the lead in that stretch, we were still able to sustain it to about, I think it was 6 points. And then eventually going to hit a shot. We talked about offensive rebounding and giving ourselves second chance opportunities. And I thought we got that, the one-on-one and then the big 3 from Sean in front of our bench was huge.
What happened with the Jeremiah? Did you see it? Or?
I did not. That was a really, really physical game. obviously, they went to the monitor, and I think they said he threw an elbow. And, you know, I addressed that in the locker room. That was you got to play with poise. You just can't do that stuff. There was 2 shots in the ball, and they got 4 points in that. And physical game. Both these teams really went at each other physically, but no matter what, you got to play with poise. And I didn't see it, but the referee said he threw an elbow, so he's got to play with much more poise. That's poor on his part. All right. Have a great Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. All right. Be safe.